Hello, Doc Boffin here. I'm playing a game of combat cards against Torri Vs Doc in the final of the constructed deck tournament in our regular series of tournaments every week in the combat cards arenas in Europa. Now Terry has got a latte lash in, building up energy, and now does a moonshot, which forces me to discard 2 cards, unfortunately. So I was building up cards so that I could have some to play, and unfortunately I've been thwarted in that plan because there's 2 discards and a large amount of regeneration there for Terry. So I'm building up cards again. I've got this Vibro Maul, which is a 1-turn attack, but I'm really looking for a card that I can use to gain energy to play my big attacks like Alpha Blast and Beta Pulse here. Now we've got Arachnophobia from Terry. These are very exotic cards coming out. That does 24 points of damage, so I'm already down to 76, so this really isn't looking very good for me at all. So, is that going to do any good? Is that last draw going to do it? I have 6 cards, so I'm full up, but finally I've got Calibrate Sensors, which allows me to start playing cards. So I'm going to get that out now, and hopefully this will get me back into the game. Meanwhile, Terry's started drawing cards, so I'm going to do Beta Pulse, which does 18 points of damage in the mid-area. So hopefully that will get me nicely back into the game. We shall see. So yes, the Beta Pulse lands, so I've managed to get an attack in. I've got these 2 cards which I can use while I'm getting rid of the heat. If I just move this up here, you can see I've got some heat from playing that Beta Pulse card, which I've got to get rid of before I can start attacking again. Meanwhile, Latte Lash comes out. I'm going to play Calibrate Sensors, because that gives me a high block. So if there's anything nasty coming, hopefully I can get rid of some of it. No, Arachnophobia is the low attack, so I didn't manage to block that. But hopefully I can get a Beta Pulse in, which will do a large amount of damage while Terry is building up for the next attack. So yes, Terry's drawing again, so I managed to get another attack in. I could really do with something that does a large amount of blocking in the low area when that big attack comes out again. It doesn't look like I'm going to be able to do that, so I'm slightly out of sync with where I'd like to be here. I'm going to have to play Calibrate Sensors, because there is also a big high attack. But that's interesting. The big attack didn't come out. It's being built up again, so I don't know what this 3-turn attack that Terry has is going to be. So I'm going to do Beta Pulse just while I'm waiting. I managed to block both of those discards, so that was good. And we're pretty close on health now. 45 plays 46, so this isn't looking too bad. Let's see if I can get the Vibro Maul in while I've got the heat energy to get rid of. No, too late on that click. So unfortunately I've discarded a card, but luckily I still have Calibrate Sensors, so I can still build up to a big attack. So I'm going to do that now. Then I'm going to play Beta Pulse, because it has got that low block, and Terry's building up some energy now, so hopefully that will help me out. Right, so before, if you remember, we saw the discard in the low area, so I'm going to play Vibro Maul, which has 3 block, which may be just enough for me to block that discard if it's coming out. It does come out again, so I've blocked the discard. I've taken some damage, but I still have my cards, which is good. And I'm drawing slightly ahead now. I have 35 health, Terry has 25. So we both get some energy. I'm going to do the Beta Pulse again, because I really want to block that low discard if I can, and Alpha Blast only has 1 point of that low protection. Now again, Terry's building up for the 3-turn attack. I'm going to play the Vibro Maul to get my low block again in case the discard comes out again. It does. I block the discard, but I'm ahead here. This is going quite well for me. I think hopefully with one more attack I should be able to finish this game off. So I'm going to play Calibrate Sensors again, which is going to give me a point of energy, and then hopefully I can finish this off with the Beta Pulse, which will do 18 points of damage in the mid-area. I'm not sure there's anything that has enough of a block there to stop me winning. And no, I'm through. Guttural Groan blocks 6 points of damage, but I did 18, and Terry ends up on -7, so I'm the victor. Thank you very much for watching this game of combat cards.